I'm here. Hello. Good to see y'all. Well, y'all's in me. I like jumping into it right off the bat. I do. I enjoy that. Well, hello. Looks like I have a mug here. Let's get that mug on my face. Much better. So I got a lot of things going on. Let's see if I can figure out this stupid, not stupid. It's actually very nice. I really do enjoy the, why can't I think of what it's called? The Super Sweet Bot. I forgot the, commands. And I don't know if I have the thing that tells me the commands anymore. So, let's see if I can find a resource that has that. Learn about commands. Okay. Check this out, guys. That's not it. This. So, timer pause, timer continue, timer +5, timer -5, timer help. Getting help, sweet backlog, short help for backlog and multiples list. Task, tidy up. Creates an active task, tidy up on the task list. Done, marks it as done. Remove from your task, active task. Rename. Now, tidy up. Later, buy groceries, backlog. Shows you your task backlog. Let's try that. I want to try the backlog because I'm not done yet. Okay. Plot notes. Number 1 is read prologue. Number 2 is read delve. Number 3 is read chapter 4. 4 is rewrite. I'm going to try remove 4. Perfect. Yeah, I didn't want that anymore. Personal timers, small timers. Pomo 30 study. Oh. I might do that from now on, actually. This whole thing. This is educational for me. Projects. This is an advanced feature. You will not need it when you just get started out. Oh yeah, no, that's too much for me. Administration. Clear all done tasks. Clear all, removes all tasks. Clear user. There is a user that I need to remove. Can I see who it is? Who is it? She doesn't show up. Maybe if I go into working mode. I'm gonna zoom up real big. Oh, I can't see it. I think it's creative one. This has been on the probably since I started using it. I don't actually know So let's go back to this, make sure I'm looking at it right. I think it's creative one. Let's see what happens. Oh, but there weren't any. Okay. It's that big long list. I don't want to necessarily delete everything on that list. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Do I have it? No. What is this? Oh. I thought for a second I'd be able to see. Oh well. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. Nobody showed up. That's okay. I still need to take breaks. I got all kinds of stuff to do. I think I'll get the rest of my plot notes done in the next probably 10 minutes. And then I'll spend 10 minutes reading some stuff. Some important stuff. I have lots of important stuff to read. And that'll be the stream pretty much. So I'm going to be in divination mode for at least part of the sprint, and then I'll switch over to spellcasting mode because that looks better for reading. For reading purposes, that looks better. So that'll be it. That'll be the vibe. How was everyone's day today? Mine was pretty okay. I had a really weird moment. My mom, bless her, she decides to text me and call me at work and then text me, when you get done with work, call me. And I'm trying to set up my stream. I'm trying to get my computer to do all the stuff I want it to do. And my computer's acting up, and then my mom is all stressed. She's like, call me. And I'm like, I don't need this right now. Nope. No offense to my mom. Like, I support her, but like, she's stressed out about something, she has to dump it on me moment. And dumping it on me didn't necessarily make it any better. See, that's the problem. That's what I don't like about this, is like, you're not making it any better, you know? But apparently she was trying to talk to someone through, like, the healthcare. It was a healthcare related thing. She was trying to figure out where to send a bill. And somehow she got sent to a wrong number. And that number was a voicemail that just was full. And then because the voicemail was full, the call just dropped. And she swore it sounded like me. Like, the voice sounded like me. And not, doxing myself or anything, but they even had the same name as me. So she freaked out. And at first I was thinking that this is some sort of phishing AI thing, and that somehow someone got my voice. And I was trying to remember if my voicemail was like that. And then for like a couple hours, I was like, I think I might have had a voicemail like this like a decade ago, but I don't think I've used that in a long time. And we eventually figured it out that it's just someone who sounds like me who has the same name as me. Because she played for my brother too, and he was like, that's not her. So that's been resolved, but she like for like a couple of hours was just like freaking out over it. And I was like, do I need to freak out about this? Because for a second I was like, is someone using my name and my voice through AI? Creepy. But no, that's not the case. So anyway, we got to get back to work. Back to work. Everything's fine. All right, back at it, guys. 20 minutes. didn't get as far as I thought. That's okay. That's fine. We're good. Oh, hello. Restream. What is this? It's a witch. The witch is in the house. Yes, I've already done 2 full sprints. Yes. How are we doing? Acclaimed author Roman Arndell. How are we? Oh, hold on. Can't focus on nothing, can I? Looks like I'm fake drinking. Arndell. Oh, gotcha. When I try to drink from the mug, it looks like I'm faking, but I'm not. It's so that I don't glitch out like this. Watch. Yeah, you know, I can't actually remember the last time I watched Frozen. I can't actually remember. I should watch it again. All I do is drink liquids, guys. If there's one thing I can do without a hitch, is drink from a mug, from a virtual mug. Good to know that both YouTube and Twitch are working. You're always like my go-to tester for that. Yeah, how's it going? How are you doing, Sean? Like, guys, why are we even talking about this? She can do it so obvious. Yeah, look, watch. I'm a master. A demonstration. Nothing shady going on there. And for that, I'm grateful. I can't get my my stream elements to change the title of my stream. It just defaults to the first one I ever did, which was the Moomin game. So every time I go live, that's what it shows first. Even though I put in a different... Oh, you're at the library. Hey! Awesome. Well, we can write together if you want. I decided to be a little more liberal with my stream, with my sprints and my breaks tonight. I appreciate that you see YouTube first, because YouTube really is kind of an afterthought for me. I was thinking I was going to be a Twitch VTuber and that all of my VODs would end up on YouTube. But YouTube doesn't like me because of my music choices. But I have tried to vet this music time and again, and there's always something in there. So I think I have a warning. I'm just saying it. I have a warning on my account that I think is supposed to expire soon. So maybe I'll be in the clear. Who knows? Oh yeah, no, that's okay. There was no one here, or there were 3 stragglers in the chat that didn't say anything, and that's okay. I kind of just jumped right into it, and I'm really excited and proud of just the stuff I've been able to do. I tend to work at something quite a bit and then leave it alone for a long time and then come back and completely forgot how far I actually went. And I'm starting to realize I have much more of my novella in decent form than I thought. I have almost half of it, like, pretty clean. I'm just trying to make sure that the rewrite makes sense. Yeah. Which I'm gonna share. I'm actually gonna share a piece pretty soon, about 3,000 words. And I actually have to go through it again and read it tonight. So what I'm gonna do on this stream, probably next, is I'm gonna jump into that. I'm gonna read it, and then I'll post it in Stoat. Because that is the only excerpt that I am willing to let people critique at this point, because the whole thing's getting kind of shuffled around, and I'm making sure that different. I know it's exciting, but I'm trying not to feel any one way about it. I've noticed, and this is my this is how I'm so, superstar Sean Arnold reached a 5-stream streak. Of course you did. Congrats to you. No, I get like emotionally blocked almost. And so even though I want to celebrate and like be happy and stuff, I can't get too excited, and I can't feel one way or another about it. I have to stay neutral. Yeah, exactly. So that's probably going to be the same thing with any feedback I get as well. I'm going to try really hard to just kind of just take it at face value and not feel any one way about it. Because I'm just going to be like, I got to be able to move through this and not get stuck. So that's the, fingers crossed, that's the goal. I think as a witch, that's how I get like magically constipated. I'm just like too caught up in either a too positive of an emotion or too negative an emotion. And I need to just not feel either one. So there's a lot of zen going on here of just like, don't feel anything. Even if you should feel one way, don't feel anything. Just be completely above it. And that's actually worked so much for me. What makes someone turn neutral? Lust for gold and power. Yeah, we're gonna get that money. This is how you get powerful, guys. This is how you do it. So I'm almost done writing down my notes. And then I'm gonna read. And I'm probably not gonna make it to everything I wanted to make it to tonight, but that's okay. The fact that I even showed up to stream at all is like, yay! We did it! Success! I'm learning and surprising myself with how much a project, depending on how deep you want to get, how you can't really put a timeline on it. You kind of just have to be more patient than you think. If you think you're being patient, you're not being patient enough. You have to be even more patient. And so I'm just learning like, hey, all the times I've said, my novella's going to come out, that was all in an attempt to get my ass to work on it. It didn't work. Don't do that. I highly recommend not doing that. Instead, just be like, be patient. Just be patient. Let it come. Let it actually have time to morph into what it should be. And don't rush it. Did you ever get a chance to look at my thing, No Pressure? You finished on its timeline, not yours, exactly. I haven't, but I still have it bookmarked. I need to actually add it to I have a running list. But it's not super long, is it? What you put in there? I did read all of your, the excerpt you sent me of Coronation of a Skull Queen. I did read that. I'm almost done with Delve. Emika sent me an entire second edition and prologue of her book, which is 300 pages long. And I'm maybe 15% through that. No, but the shorter the better. That's what I'm saying. No. It's okay. The shorter the better. That's all I'm saying. If you give me just little snippets, it's going to be a lot better. It's going to be a lot easier. And I'm also doing it for myself. I'm rereading my own stuff because sometimes it's been a while since I've looked at something. So I'm going to get into a 20-minute sprint. If you're with me, let's go. It's like 2,000 words. Oh, yeah, that'll take me like not a whole lot of time. How about this? Well, I have to finish what I'm doing first. I'll add it to the task list and I'll see if I can do it on stream. If you don't want me to do it on stream, I won't. I can do it off as well. I did say originally I was going to do it off stream. So you just let me know. All right. We're going to hop back into it. I'm just going to finish up what I'm doing in here. And then we are moving on to reading. Oh. Not too bad. Still not making it as far as I want. All of this stuff takes time. It takes time. Yo, welcome back. I still have a little bit of time. We could do maybe a short one after this. I had a lot of things I wanted to do, and I'm not going to be able to do them all because I'm going to run out of time. But that's okay. I'll be back tomorrow. It'll all be fine. I'll be back tomorrow. How's the writing going, Sean? How's it going? Are you working on the piece you put online? Yeah. I'm going through the gut-wrenching process of rereading something that I thought was really solid and then seeing a bunch of things that I'm like, that doesn't make any sense, and oh, that's kind of weird. Like, just weird things. And realizing that I did submit this for people to read. And I'm probably going to share it with more people. Oh, okay. Wonderful. That's fun. Yeah, realizing that you have something in there that doesn't fit, it's like, at least you got it out of your system. It's better to, I'm starting to realize it's better to have more things on the page than less, so you have a lot more to work with that way. I'm just trying to read through my stuff and not nitpick, you know? But, like, the thing is... Okay. It's a character thing. I'm starting to feel like I'm slowly starting to see my novella as a whole, like a whole picture. Like, I'm starting to see the big picture here, which is going to make making adjustments easier. Yeah. I'm bouncing somewhere between... My thing is, what I'm realizing with my character right now is I had originally written the first draft in modern day, and then I decided it would be more fun if this took place like 60 years ago. So now I'm having to dial back any instances where I reference technology that wasn't available at the time. But then, like, the technology was there, but it wasn't like today. So I have to, like... Yeah. I wanted to take place in the ranging between the 30s to the 60s. And 40s to 60s. 1940s to 60s. No. It's nothing like that. It's not smartphones. It's like... The instance I just was reading was... She's in the cabin alone. If she has a sink, it's not like running water sink. Like a cabin might have today. It's going to be like a pump. So I'm reading this while she's using the sink, and I'm like... She would have to, like, pump this thing. Did Snapchat exist in 1943? Maybe somewhere. Not here. What I'm saying is, running water was a thing, but out in the woods, no. Situationally, no. For this situation, probably not. So it's things like that. I'm catching myself like, oh, that made sense for the scene, but if I'm being realistic, she's probably having to, like, pump a crank. Yeah. It's things like that I'm catching now more than ever, and being like, you like words that they wouldn't use, like lingo, and then I'm having to kind of sit and be like, okay, well, how do I make her dialogue more personal and distinct? Like, would she say fuck? Would my character say the word fuck? Probably not, actually. And if she does drop an F-bomb, it should feel like a bomb going off. So she can't be saying fuck, fuck, fuck all the time. Unless that's part of her character. So it's things like that. I'm kind of like fine-tuning. Or tubular. But they could say groovy. They could say other 60s slang. Yeah. You could say damn. She does say damn a lot. I'm gonna end up kind of going back in and being like, okay, specifically like expletives. Like what expletives would be her go-to, and like if I pull out something a little more hardcore, like how do I make it feel like a moment, you know? How do I make it feel like character development? I like the idea of it being in the past better than being in present day, but the first draft was written in present day, so I'm still kind of cleaning up a lot of things that are just out of place. Yeah. Well, damn is bad. When you boil it down, the meanings between fuck and damn is worse. Damn's a worse word than fuck. Would she be religious? I mean, yes and no. Probably for the time. For the time, probably not. By today's standards, yeah. By today's standards, probably a lot more. She would seem religious today, but probably for back then, kind of middle of the road. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm bouncing between three different years that happened between like the late 30s to the early 60s. Would damn be a big deal for her? I'm still trying to figure that out. She's still she's still kind of not making a ton of sense to me, which is why this is taking so long. Which is why this 30,000 word book is taking me literal years. Because I don't understand her. She's hard to wrap my mind around because I'm like, I keep dissecting and dissecting and dissecting. Yeah. And I want the other characters in the book to also feel grounded and real like her, but I'm not spending as much time with them, so I'm afraid that she'll be like too complicated and that the other characters will feel like cookie cutter. But I'm not actually worried about it because what are we doing? We're not feeling any one way about it. We're not worried about it. We're not excited for it. We're just like, it's just what it is, you know? And that makes it a lot more easier to face the work that has to be done. And what I have written isn't bad. It's just not quite the right thing. That's where I'm at right now. Yeah. Yeah. I did like your piece a lot. I like your world building for Skull Queen. What little I got to see of it. Yeah, I'm going to end up sharing what I ended up sharing with the people that I thought was clean, but there's still problems with it. So it is what it is. Okay, let's do a 10-minute and then I'm going to probably call it a night. Wonderful. That's fun. That's exciting. I'm glad you're writing so much. Me, I'm like struggling with the same old thing. And then I get bored of it and then I jump to another short story or I jump to more nonfiction and I'm like, oh, I need a break from this. But now I'm like, nose to the grindstone, get this shit out of your system so that it doesn't bother you anymore. Writing this book is like it's like a self-exorcism. So I don't always like doing it. It's not always enjoyable. But I'm hoping that the finished product is enjoyable to read. At least. Yeah. It's going to be a little messy, but it's going to be a little all over the place, but it might look familiar actually, but I have touched it, believe me. I have worked on it. Yeah, that's how it is. All right, I'm going to do another 10 minutes of reading and then I'm going to call it a night. I'll just end stream. I don't need to raid anybody. And then I plan to just repeat what I did tonight tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I even feel bad saying that out loud because I hope my computer works. I have other Luna novellas about 12,000 words. Very nice. I realize my chapters are averaging 4,000-ish words now. And for a 10 chapter novella, that's big. That's longer than I thought it would be. So not only am I going to be changing a lot of things, I'm going to be pruning a lot. So Yep. Everything's cursed. Everything I touch is cursed. All right. 10 more minutes. Just to kind of, sort of. This will be the last one. Thank you for joining me, Sean. It was nice. Thanks. It's nice that you stopped by. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Okay. Not too bad. Still, I didn't finish reading it. Don't know what that means. Don't know what that means. But that worked out well. That worked out well for me. Yeah, it's fine. I'll share it anyway. To be fair, I'm reading the whole chapter, and what I submitted is just part of it. So, obviously reading the whole chapter would take a little bit longer. I didn't realize it would take me 30 minutes though. Or like 20 to 30 minutes to read it. Again, I thought I didn't have a whole lot sitting there. But that's just how often I actually revisit the story. I don't realize how much I actually have. And I get trepidatious about rereading stuff when it's still too, like, abstract. Because then I'm thinking, oh, I gotta go in and fix that. And it's like, no, just take it in. Just refamiliarize yourself with where you were so that you know where to go. It's hard. It's hard to fight the temptation, but we're doing it. Yeah. Well, that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna go. Thanks, Sean, for coming in and spending time with me. I hope your writing is going well, and if you continue to write, best of luck to you. Don't judge your work too harshly. We're all just figuring it out. So, I'll see you later. Thanks for coming. Bye.